Sorry, guys. How's everybody doing?
Very good.
You're live again.
I'm like, what year is it right now? I'm so confused, but in a great way. It's like, I got in yesterday, and it's been nonstop. My first time ever, too.
Oh, this is your first con?
Ever.
Oh, man.
First San Diego con ever.
Oh.
Yeah. What a way to come.
Have you been on the floor?
No.
You should check out the exhibit.
There we go. Floor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what,
This isn't it.
That's where
This
the
is not
Comic-Con
Comic-Con. You're not actually, if this is all you've seen,
That's all.
you've not been to Comic-Con.
If you want,
Comic-Con is technically next
Oh,
door.
there.
The signing.
If you ever wanted to buy a Pop Funko doll, you came to the right time.
Somebody gave me one at the convention of Ralph, which was really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they had two. I signed one, and they gave me one. It was really, really touching.
Oh, I was just going to say, so now that Ralph is back alive and not, possessed by any other being, how is his return to Team Flash for him and then for the team as well?
Well, I think, like every year, it's back to business immediately for the team, and it is for him too. And, Ralph's an extremely resilient guy. He can come back from a lot physically and also in every other way. But I think for him this year, it's about figuring out, okay, who am I now? Because who he was last year is so different than who he is now. I mean, he sort of went from, not boyhood to manhood, but that's that kind of development that we have. So he'll be figuring out his place in things as he is now. He's a very, very different character. I mean, he went through a big arc last year, a big different person.
Is there any, remaining of the thinker in him, or is that entirely gone?
I don't know if I can say.
Todd's not here. Go ahead.
I think I can say, as far as I know now, there are no plans to explore that.
Okay.
As far as I know, there are no plans to explore that, and I don't think that was the idea. Was that Ralph survived, in there on his own, came out and vanquished the thinker by, coming out of
Watching his sort of trajectory from being like the schlubby down on his luck private detective to flat out Supergirl by the end of the season.
Yeah.
It was really cool to watch, but I'm wondering now that he's at that level and he's an integrated part of his team, what's that like for him? Especially looking forward at the challenges that he's going to face this season.
Well, I think even though he's come so far, I think people still don't take him seriously. And I think that's fair, obviously, and I think he understands why people don't take him seriously, but I think he's going to struggle with that and sort of want to be taken more seriously as a hero and also as a member of the team. Because it's easy to write him off, but he has a lot to bring to the table that we haven't explored yet. The detective thing being one of them that we're going to bring in. It's a core aspect of the character, and I really want to bring that in. And I think that's something the team could really, really use as well.
Especially with Nora's arrival.
Yeah, I think Ralph's definitely going to get into that, and definitely has some questions about what's actually going on.
Do you think he'll be skeptical?
I think he's always skeptical. I think he's always skeptical of anything like that. But yeah, he's definitely going to be skeptical of her, not in a malicious way, but just I think there's more here than she's revealing.
Hey guys, we need to take some. We'll get in.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Cheers. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you, man? How are you doing?
I'm good.
We're alive, yay!
Yeah, I'm still breathing. There's a lot going on here. It's been super fun, but boy, crazy. You guys do this every year?
Yeah.
This is my first year.
Oh, is it?
So the first time I've ever been here.
It's crazy.
It is, yeah. But there's a lot of good energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, I'm going to stop interviewing you guys.
I'd love to get your sense of, obviously he disappeared for a while. But where do you think we end up with Ralph at the end of the season, and sort of how would you describe where he's going in the new season? Not spoiler-wise, but as a character.
I think it was, I sort of said it when Todd and I talked about it a lot last year. The idea behind season 4 Ralph, the first time we saw him in the show and in the universe, was I kept calling it the redemption of Ralph Dibny, which is sort of what the idea behind it was, that he started as this guy who had some very unlikable qualities, but he wasn't always that way. So the idea behind the season was bringing him over the course of 19 episodes or whatever, bringing him back to somebody who, in episode 18 when I died, he finally realized there were things out there again that were greater than himself, and he was fine to sacrifice himself. And that was the last thing he said to Barry, was like, you know, I'm fine. Like, he was fine to go. It was for all the right reasons. And it was so different than where we started with him, and that's something that I really appreciated and really liked. So I think him coming back in 23 and finding out that he was alive in the consciousness of DeVoe, I don't think Ralph ever really expected to get out of there. And I think it's like a new lease on life in a very different way, and you know, they became family to him, and so he's now back with his family.
And is that, do you think, in the new season, that's sort of going to be explored a little bit with Pete Scott?
We're gonna touch on that some. I mean, I think one of the big themes of season 5 is family, obviously with Nora coming in, so I think it's now with this new family unit and Nora being there and finding out what her deal is and everything like that. Ralph's gonna develop his relationships with his family and his extended family too. His family.
Are we going to continue to see that evolution from reluctant hero to I don't want to be a hero to now full-on hero with his character in this upcoming season?
Yeah, we're going to see a lot more confidence with him as a hero, and I think also we're going to explore, I know we're going to explore the detective aspect of the character.
Oh, very cool.
Which is something that I've been, I mean, I wanted to do that from like day one.
Yeah.
And Todd was like, easy, like they did it in a really good way. They put the starting line way back, so we have we still have so much we can do with him. Everybody keeps asking me about like Sue, like when's Sue coming in, and it's like, we gotta, you know, we'll get there, and all that stuff. But we've got to develop him along the way. And I like that it's been a slow burn, rather than like, here he is, he's a master detective, and he can stretch and do all this stuff. It's like, there's a lot more character development there, a lot more juice in that squeeze for me than just bringing him in and having him be, you know, all that he's going to be.
We expect to see more of Ralph as a private detective this season?
Yes, I guarantee it, yeah.
Expect like romance between Tom and Cisco, because I feel like they are like in a romance relationship.
Yeah, they have like, sometimes they're oil and water, but then they sort of have a similar, you know, they both want to say that quick thing, and they both do say that quick thing, and they're both like whatever funny and stuff like that. But there's going to be a lot of bonding for the two of them. They're both single men, so we're going to see where that goes. And obviously, Cisco's trying to get over his heartbreak with Gypsy, so Ralph and Cisco are going to spend some time together for sure.
Are we going to see Ralph continue to challenge Barry in different ways?
I think that we will get there. I don't think we'll see as much of that as we saw last season. I think that's probably going to manifest more with Nora. I don't know that for a fact, but I would assume with his daughter we're going to play that out more a little bit there. But I think Barry now knows that, you know, Ralph can be pretty self-sufficient with that stuff anyway. But I hope we bring in more of that, because I love that relationship between Barry and Ralph. It's very special to me. I've always looked at it as like two brothers, and that's kind of how that manifested for me. Is these two brothers just sometimes get along and sometimes don't. And it's always been, I mean, from day one, it was such a, he and I kind of had an instant connection, and it was great, easy work.
Is there like another relationship that you'd like to see Ralph, like, you know, it's like another friendship you'd like to see develop between him and another character?
I would like to see more, and I don't know if this is going to happen, but I would like to see more with actually Ralph and Joe West. I think there's a lot of really interesting stuff there, because Joe's known Ralph longer than anybody, actually, I would say. I mean, certainly as long as Barry's known him. And he knew him way back when he was still on, you know, CCPD before Barry got him fired, before all that stuff. So I would actually like to see some scenes with Joe and Ralph, you know. I think Joe understands him more than maybe anybody did, at least initially, certainly. I'd like to see more of that. I don't know if it's going to happen, but...
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Cheers.
Thanks, man.
Love your shirt.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Do you know them?
Yeah.
You know Rebecca?
Corey, yeah.
Yeah. She's a friend of mine. Yeah, she's great. Yeah.
I've interviewed her before.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Another good one.